Hello, how is your preparation going on for OET exam? Are you practicing daily? Don't forget to practice daily. Don't take any excuse, and you need to practice daily basis all the modules as much as possible. This is my advice. If you keep practicing like this, you will get a good base and you can easily score B in all modules. If you hard work, really there will be some good outcome for your hard working. Okay, so don't get lazy or don't take excuses. Okay, today let it go, I am tired today, tomorrow I will do, like that. Don't keep postponing your practices. Okay, then listening, you can search YouTube videos. There are so many practice test sections are there, sample tests are there. Even OET site also you can get sample tests. You can practice it. You can use a headset or the Bluetooth or headset or something for a better concentration. Also you can hear it very clear. So when you are practicing, try to practice with this so that you can listen very carefully the accent of each words. Make it as a practice and take a paper and start writing the answers. Okay, when you are writing the answers, you can use all capital letters or all small letters, but there is a exception as per the English rule. If you are writing the noun, especially the names, you need to write the first letter in cap lock. So that's the only rule, or otherwise you can use all capital letter, or all small letter, doesn't matter. There is no any deduction of mark in this. Okay, never leave any answers unattended. If you are keeping an answer, a question answer empty, you will not gain anything. If you write something wrong, you will not have any negative marks also. So if you suppose you missed the audio session portion and you didn't get the answer, doesn't matter. If you try to write something and maybe if the luck works, you will get that score also. So never leave any question unattended. Then when you are practicing, you need to concentrate and try to listen as much as reduce the distraction. That's why I suggest you to use the headset and Bluetooth. Same in the exam hall, try to reduce the distractions when you are going for the exam. Be prepared. You want to go washroom or something, do it before the exam session. The three modules will be continuous. That means listening, then follows reading, the last one is writing. These three exams continuous. You will not get any break. If you are going for a break, you can go for a break, but your time will not be allotted. You will not be allotted with extra time. So be careful about that. Try to minimize the distractions. You can take your own stuffs, because some people, they used to use their own pencils and they are very comfortable in that. No problem, you can carry your own pencil, 3 or 4 pencils as you wish. You can carry one sharpener and 1 or 2 erasers. It is better to take in a pouch. That pouch is transparent, then it will be very nice. Otherwise, from the table, maybe the pencil or something will keep fell down, and this also can cause problem for you. So better take a transparent pouch. And for going for the exam, you need to bring your identity proof. What's your identity proof? When you are booking the exam, the same thing you need to bring it. It is better to have a passport as your identity proof. Why? Because the name and everything will be the same, and you are using passport for the future identity proof. So better to use the same instead of any nationality ID cards. Then you can carry some water, but they will not allow that inside the exam hall. You can have it in your hand, because or some fruits or something like that in your personal bag. Why? Because maybe you have a afternoon session and maybe you will not get enough time to go somewhere and take your lunch. So if you have an afternoon speaking session, better to keep some fruits or something in your personal bag. Personal bag will not be allowed inside the exam hall. Then again one more thing you can carry, that's the watch. The digital watches are not permitted, but the normal watches with the two needles like that watch, I don't know what to say, what the name of that watch, normal watches, let me say like that, and that you can take it. And when you are practicing, keep using the same thing, and try to get used to this watch to see how the time going on, and it's easy for you to follow the time when you are writing. The examiners or the invigilators will give alert when you are going to finish the exam, 5 minutes more like that, they will give alert, so you can follow them also. But meanwhile, better to have a watch, your personal watch, so that you can plan your time accordingly. In the exam hall there will be a wall clock, but how long distance you are sitting, maybe it's not visible for you properly, so better to have a hand watch. You can use pencil or pen, but pencil is the best one. Why? Because if there is any mistakes, you can rub it and you can write it again. That's why pencil is suggested to sit for OET exam. Okay, let us discuss about the listening in detail. As you know, listening has three parts, part A, B and C. When you start from part A, the exam will be more difficult when it go to part B and C. So your target will be what? What is your target? You should score the maximum mark from the part A. See how many questions are allotted in each part. Part A has 24 questions. See, 24 questions. If you score 24 questions, how many remaining? See, 350 marks, right, for score B. So how much remaining? Only 11 marks. Very easy. You listening, you can score more than B grade, right? So try to concentrate on part A, but don't neglect part C and B. The exams are continuous, but the first passage, after that you have a 1 second or 2 second to take a breath. Again you need to start concentrating, because the audio will be continuous and there is no replay of audio. At any circumstances they will not replay it. So be careful and be attentive. This is the reason they are keeping listening exam first, so that you are not exhausted at the end of the exam. You are fresh enough, you are in the exam hall, and this will help you to attend the listening audio. Part A, you are answering in within the booklet itself, the question booklet itself. It's just like a fill in the blanks. So what you need to do is, first you should review, or first you should listen to the task. They are saying the question, they will say that you are going to listen a video, or you are going to listen a specialist and a patient is discussing about. So maybe they will tell that what type of specialist, or maybe they will tell what is the topic they are talking about. Part A is having consultation extract only. That means the doctor and the patient is discussing the health problems, the signs and symptoms, the medical history, the lab investigations, its reports, asking questions regarding the habits of the regular habits of the patient, the social life of the patient. Then the doctor is asking about the previous examination and its reports. Then he will also suggest some laboratory investigations. The doctor will make a treatment plan, and that will be explained to the patient, and the patient will undergo the treatment according to the plan of the patient doctor. Sometimes they will ask doubts about it. So this is all about the consultation extract. Try to listen what is the question. If you know, suppose the audio is saying that the conversation is about an orthopedic surgeon and the patient. See, the answer is there. What is the topic they are going to? It related to the bone, orthopedic surgeon. So patient will consult the orthopedic surgeon only for problems related to the bone. So you get an idea already that they are going to discuss about the ortho related problems. So here you can do some guesswork. Suppose any terms or words what they are talking is not clear for you, but still you can use your experience and knowledge to guess the answer. So this way also you can score mark. Okay. This is one of the trick which we are using in part A. Try to find out a hint word or a keyword before the answer and after the answer. See, example like this. he has, the patient says, okay, he has abdominal pain since 2 weeks. So what we have to mark it, okay, abdominal pain is the answer. There is a dash mark there. You need to write abdominal pain. But how can you locate, how can you make sure that abdominal pain is the answer? Maybe he's talking about some other symptoms, okay, some other complaints. Then which is a Hindu word? Since 2 weeks, since the time. So the time period is the Hindu word for that. Maybe the patient is saying, yesterday I feel general weakness in my left leg, but I have abdominal pain since 2 weeks. Try to read the questions in a very quick way, and 30 seconds will fly very fast, and there will be a beep sound. What this beep sound means? The beep sounds is to alert you that the audio is going to start. When you listen the beep sound, stop reading, come back to the question where you need to start answering, okay. Even though you didn't complete the questions to read, but don't delay, means don't try to continue reading. When you listen the beep sound, leave it there and come back there. When the audio is going, you can go for that. Don't worry about it, okay. The answers in the audio will be in a order of sequence, okay, in an order. Most of the time the answers will come next only, but there will be one or two questions to challenge you. It will be like overlapping. What do you mean by overlapping? Suppose 8 and 9 question is there, okay, then the ninth answer will be coming first, and the patient will say the eighth answer after 9. So this is not throughout the passage, but this will be there for at least 2 answers. That's it. So you should be ready and practice like this. Every listening practice test having like this types of questions. So you should be ready for that to answer such questions, and you will be getting 2 questions with the switching the order. That's it. And they will announce as well as in the questionnaire. You can see what is a word limit. Maybe they will be writing 1 word or 2 word or not more than 3 word, okay. And they are also allowing you to write the numericals. If they mention like that, you can use the numbers. For example, the answer is 5 days. So you can write 5 in number. No need for writing FIVE in a word. So you can save the time and you can be ready to the next question and waiting there to listen the audio. Then try to match the answers with the questions. For example, the doctor is telling to the patient, okay, take this medicine for 5 days. The answer is supposed to be 5, and the days is already written in your answer. So when you are writing the answer, no need to repeat these days. Already days are there. So what you have to write? Only 5. Suppose your answer is starting letter as vowels. What are vowels? A, E, I, O, U. So these are vowels. Before vowels, we need to use AN. It's not A. You need to use AN. So try, for example, Indian. How you will write? An Indian. So these small things you need to take care of it, so that you can get the full mark. Part A is manual correction. It's not computerized correction, whereas B and C is computerized correction. So see, other sections, if you are writing wrong answers, wrong spellings, it's not accepted. Whereas in the medicines, they are accepting small mistakes. For example, maybe the medicine name is having a double S, but when you write single S only. That's accepted. Some medicines, for example, let us discuss about a Pfizer COVID vaccine, okay. Pfizer, the company spelling is like this, Pfizer. But when you write as FISER. So it is similar how you pronounce, right? It's both similar, it looks similar. So no problem, they will give you the marks. But it doesn't mean that other sections you will get the mark, okay? Try to write in a correct spelling. Suppose your answers are very long. For example, the investigation name, the test name will be very long, okay, and you have no enough time to write, whereas the next question is very adjacent. So what you will do? Use the short forms. But when you use the short forms, be careful. Let me tell you an example. See, the answer is prevention. How you will write a short form? You can decide what you need to write. Okay, you should make a plan for that. See, suppose I am writing PRE. When I come back, once I have a time, I will come back to write it down in a full words. Maybe I will get confused. Maybe it is a preventing, or maybe it is prevention, maybe it's prevented. So I will get confused. So better when you use the short form, write some letters from the starting and write a letter from the last, so that you know what is the form which is used for answering the question. So if it is prevention, write PREN. So that means it's prevention. If it is preventing, you write PREG. So you know it is preventing. So this is the way you can write the short forms. Okay. To score more marks, you need to use some practice. Okay. What you have to do whenever you are practicing listening section, get some books with you and just note down the names of the regularly using medicines and its spelling everything, so that it will be easy for you when you're writing the exam. No need to think and spend time. Then what about this capital letter usage of medicine names? How you will use it? For example, if you are writing a trade name or a brand name of a medicine, you need to use the first letter as the cap letter. Okay, capital letter. Whereas you are writing the generic name or the chemical name of a medicine, you no need to use the cap letter, whereas you need to use the small letter only. For example, paracetamol. Paracetamol is a generic name. It's a chemical content, right? So ibuprofen, it's a chemical content, so it's the generic name. You can start with a small letter P and a small letter I, whereas you are writing a medicine. Okay, paracetamol, one company, pharmaceutical company named Crozin, they named it as Crozin. So what is the content of this? Paracetamol 500 mg. What is the trade name or brand name? Crozin. That C, the first letter C must be capital. So let me conclude. The listening part A is 1 to 24 questions. It's 2 sections are there, 30 seconds are allowed before each session to read the questions. So read the questions first, underline the keywords or the hint words, and when the beep sound is there, be ready to start answering. If you get any confusion or doubt, don't stop there. Keep listening the audio and follow the audio so that you will not miss any answers. Then another thing is you need to try to familiarize with the spelling of the medicines and the different names of investigations which is common in the medical profession. Then try to guess or assume some answers if you missed it. Don't do it before, okay, before listening the audio. Once the audio is played and if you have any doubt, that is the time you do the guesswork, okay. Then try to read the task or listen the task first before you start reading the passage, the questions. This will give you a general idea regarding the listening part which you are going to answer. Then write neatly. Please write neatly and clearly. I'm not saying it should be very beautiful, but try to write neatly. The examiners are doing a manual evaluation, so you should be very careful about your handwriting. Then regular homework, regular practice will make you success. You can easily score B in listening part, even more than B in listening part. Daily you need to practice. You search YouTube, so many practice videos are there, and that's about the part A. Let us discuss about part B and C. Part B and C, we are using the criteria. How to answer is just elimination. Elimination method we are using. See, part B has 6 questions, and 6 questions is about different subjects. Part C is having 2 sections, 6 questions each, and there will be 4 options of answer, whereas B has 3 options of answers. It's just like a multiple choice questions. You need to eliminate the wrong answer and answer the best answer fit for your question. When you are answering part B and C, you should follow the question, how it is. See, in the questions you can find out some keywords and hint words. What is what are these hint words? The hint words is nothing. It's just like most common, most effective, except. So there are some hint words like this, okay? So you need to give more concentration on this. When you are listening the audio, they will never replay it in any circumstances. So once it already done and you cannot reciprocate, you will not listen it in another time. You cannot request it and they will not do it. That's why when you are hearing, give your full attention, give your full concentration on the audio. Avoid the distractions. Don't look here and there what other people are doing. Just listen to your headset and that's it. Answer it properly. When you are reading the questions, you will be marking the keywords in the answers options also, especially for B. C, you will not get enough time to read all the answer options. Better you concentrate only on the questions and mark the keywords and hint words. Whereas B, you will get enough time to look to the answers. When the audio is playing, your eyes must be where the eye must be there in the question as well as in the answer. So it should be simultaneous. Like, so you are listening to the audio, same time your eyes will be keep fluctuating, keep moving through the answers. Maybe you will listen all the hint words which you are marked in the three options. You will hear that already. So how you will answer? See, listen, what is this? It's all about the trick. They are tricking you. So the three options will be already there, but you need to find out the most appropriate answer. How come? That is called as a hint word. Most common method, most popular method. They are using paraphrases, they are using synonyms. So most is the answer. See, they are discussing about the common method, for example, many common method. Then they will tell you the most effective, however, the most effective method, the most popular method. So what is the answer? This is answer. You need to eliminate the first option. So never assume, never judge the answer on a sudden when you hear only one word. You need to wait until that full conversation of that question over. Then you come to the conclusion to eliminate the wrong answers and hook the most appropriate answer. So don't fast in judging. Maybe you get the answer, okay, I am done with the answer, then you will go to concentrate on the next question in advance. No, maybe the real answer is coming only. So you will find all the keywords in the audio and you need to differentiate which is best, which is wrong, which need to be not mentioned, which is already mentioned but this is not the appropriate answer, like that, not mentioned like this. This is a trick you are using, okay? Eliminate the wrong and come to the most appropriate answer. Part C is having two sections. It has 6 questions each. I already told you. Part C is a continuous passage, whereas Part A is consultation extract. Part B is independent questions. C has 2 sections, so the first section will be related to one topic. Most probably these are research findings, seminars, conversations from the specialist and all. The health professionals are talking each other like this. So you need it will be continuous, okay? The 6 questions will be continuous. So you need to be very careful, and you are allotted only 90 seconds to read the questions. So what do you have to do? You have not enough time to read the answers. There are 4 options in the answers. How you will read? You don't have enough time. So what you need to do is just part C, just read the questions only and underline the hint or keywords. Then when the real audio is on, you need to go through the answers and try to eliminate and find the best answer. As a conclusion, I want to tell you that the OET modules you need to practice. Everybody can tell you some tricks, easy ways, tips and all, but they cannot sit for the exam. They cannot make you success. You only can make yourself success. For that, you need a regular study, practice and practice. You have internet, you have every options, no, unlike before. Before we don't have internet, and how people are appearing for the exam, they have no materials to prepare like this. Now we are blessed, we have with a single click we have everything in our mobile. So what is the delay for you? What's stopping you to practice? Practice it. You cannot say the excuse that, oh, I didn't get time. You will get time. Why not? Make a study plan and get the enough score in one sitting. If you fail in one sitting, no problem, you get the enough experience and you can go for the another sitting. I'm damn sure that you will pass it. But what I am suggesting is, take the exam serious and try to take a 3 months regular study plan and try to finish that OET. No need to drag, okay, one sitting finish, then you again another sitting, and you are not properly preparing. Why wasting time and money? Go for it at one time and target it like that, and you can success. If not only, don't worry, you go for another exam. That's it. All the best.